What is up, guys? It is 63Z, and the Microsoft conference was freaking awesome. I have a huge list of games that I actually really liked, but what I'm going to do for you, especially for you guys, but what I'm going to do for you here is I'm going to do something special. I'm going to make it a top 10, followed by some honorable mentions, and some of the more shitty ones. Maybe. I don't really remember if there's any shitty ones. I have a list of them. I'll remember if they're the shitty ones once I read the list. We'll go off by the honorable mentions. There is a fair few of them here because they are really good games, and they look like they're going to be really good games. Plus, they just kind of look really cool. I don't know how many times to say. Anywho, to start off, this is a full-fledged game, but it's only getting an honorable mention because I don't really play it too much, and I probably won't play it that much, and it is Forza Motorsport 7. It's one of the main games they're actually advertising, the Xbox One S X moment, and it's pretty cool looking, but not worth a full-on title. Or it's worth a full-on title. It's not worth one of my spots in this list. It's definitely worth an honorable mention as a really cool game. Secondly, next one is about a bunch of fucking dwarfs. Deep Rock Galactic. I didn't even expect this one to come. I didn't know it was a game. I didn't know it was in production. I didn't think shit about it. Looks kind of cool. Might play it eventually, but not something I'd give in a top in my list for top places at the Xbox conference, which was huge. Next one is another project. This is the Darwin Project. It looks kind of cool. I almost thought it was going to be like another rip-off of Izzy or PUBG, but it's not. It's kind of like an arena thing, almost like what Hunger Games is, but less people. It's kind of cool looking. If you like that sort of game, definitely go check it out. It's worth an honorable mention.
One player remaining.
Is Black Desert. It's a big PC game that's actually coming to Xbox One exclusively, might I add. That's incredibly customizable. I think it's the game that I think it is. It's the one that's really customizable. So, kind of cool concept to the game coming over to Xbox. Worth playing if you're into those like MMO, RPG kind of games. But I'm probably not going to play it, but it's definitely worth an honorable mention because of the size and how much is in that game that I know is in that game. So yeah. Another two that I actually put right together is The Last Night and Code Vein. They both look pretty cool. I'm not all too sure on how I feel about them yet, but they look cool. They seem like they would have a gripping story. It's just I don't know how well they'll execute it. Once I see how well it's executed, we'll go from there. So I've got a couple more honorable mentions right here. First off, Cuphead. That was released, that was a teaser for it last year at E3, and it looked pretty freaking cool. They've obviously done a lot more. Next is Ori and the Will of the Wisps. I played a little bit of Ori and the Blind Forest. I thought it was going to be a lot different than what it was. I was kind of disappointed with Ori and the Blind Forest was. However, I know the story of it was actually really gripping, so I'm hoping that the second one is as gripping. That's why it's deserved an honorable mention. Last two honorable mentions right now is the OG Xbox compatibility. You can play all the OG Xbox compatible games on your Xbox One, any of the Xbox Ones. That's pretty freaking cool. Obviously it will take time for all those games to become compatible, but that is still something that's gonna happen soon. Like what 360 was getting on Xbox One. It's coming, and it's coming soon. That's like last honorable mention is the huge ID at Xbox montage that they had. There was like so many games in there, and I couldn't even really focus enough to establish what games in there were actually cool. So when we find out more about each of those games, they might get their own list. But it's worth an honorable mention for the amount of games that was in that montage, and the amount of games that was in the Xbox conference completely outdid every other conference. Now onto my top 10 list. Here we go. Okay, so number 10, 2 5s, 10 is gonna be Sea of Thieves. I have not been the most interested in the game, but I know there's a lot of people that are, so it's definitely worth having in this list with the amount of hype that it has gotten. Sea of Thieves, basically about pirating. How cool is that, right? Number 9, so 5 and 4. 5 and 4. 9. Metro Exodus. I didn't play any of the other Metros, but I would play this one. I feel like I'm drawn to this one. I want to play it. I might. Don't know yet, but I might. Don't stick me to it, but I might. Eight. That's 5 and 3. 8. PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds on Xbox. I know, right? It's on PC. It's a huge game at the moment, and it's coming to Xbox. How freaking amazing, right? It's getting its own spot on this list purely because of the fact that it is already so huge and is an exclusive coming to Xbox One. It's not going to be on PlayStation, and it's on PC. I'm hoping to God they can put these two together, because like the servers together, being able to play with people on PC and playing on Xbox would be amazing to be able to do. I have a bunch of friends who play it on PC, but I prefer playing on console. I know I could just plug the controller into my PC, but it's just not the same. Plus, on the Xbox, it's going to have updated everything. 7. It earned a spot on the first video, the EA's E3 conference. This video's 7th spot is for Anthem. It showed a lot more, and it ended the conference on Anthem. I wouldn't end the conference on Anthem. I would have ended it on any of the other games on top of this. Like, any of them. Like, my 2nd place or my 1st place. Even my 5th place I would put it on. Next is number 6. Crackdown 3.
Motherfucker.
That's right. 5-1 Crackdown 3. Terry Crews is a fucking gem. I'd play this purely because of him. I don't know how much I would play, but I would play it because of him. I don't know too much about it. Again, all the information about these games are online already. You can go check them out on IGN, Outside Xbox, PlayStation. They'll probably have all these like info videos up there, so go ahead and check them out.
Tomorrow you'll be throwing cars. Forget dropping bombs. You're dropping buildings. Now it's time to get to work. Time to step up your boom. Oh, that's my cue. It's go time. Yeah, son. Oh yeah. Welcome to the agency.
My number 5, I would put it up higher, but there's some other stuff that I really like a bit more than this. So State of Decay 2. It looks like a cool game, 100%. I didn't play State of Decay 1. I was going to play it, but I ended up playing other stuff instead. State of Decay 2 looks really awesome and definitely would be worthwhile. I know it's like limited resources and like fuels and stuff like that, so you have to be kind of wary on what you use. But it's definitely going to be a good game. Like, there's no doubt about it. They listen to their community, and it's going to be a real good game, no matter what.
To tear itself apart. Will you end a life?
Wait,
Or save it?
please.
This is our only one, but we need everybody we've got.
We got number 4. That's right, 4. 4. Count them. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Motherfucker.
Assassin's Creed Origins. They didn't do all of their stuff for Assassin's Creed Origins in this conference, which was kind of annoying, but it was still nonetheless. It was a release in this conference, and I'm going to put it on here. It's number 4 on my list because I loved the Assassin's Creed games. I played the first one, but then I kind of stopped playing them after that because I was playing so much Call of Duty. I loved the first game. I didn't finish it. Then I really got into it again around Unity and Rogue. I didn't play Rogue, but I liked Rogue because Rogue and Unity came out at the same time. I destroyed the shit out of Unity, and I've been destroying the shit out of Syndicate. I'm playing it on stream a lot, so if you want to go and check the stream, go check out the stream as well. Anyway, Assassin's Creed Origins, gonna be a good game, but I don't know how well they'll execute it because of the fact it's in Egypt. It's gonna be a difficult one to really know for sure. I think it's gonna be a good game no matter what, purely because it's just an Assassin's Creed game. But the execution of it, because it's in Egypt, they're gonna have to worry about all the roof jumping or like traveling and blah 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 blah.
We conquered this land and built an empire. Finally.
Number three. We were expecting this. We were expecting this to be shown. We were expecting this to be revealed. And they started off their conference with it, which was pretty freaking awesome. Xbox One Project Scorpio has now been fully all the details of it, price of it, the date of it, all this stuff has been revealed, and the name of it is no longer Scorpio, which kind of sucks. I was hoping to have like a little scorpion on my Xbox One, but yeah, Xbox One X. I'm probably just going to get a Scorpion decal and put it right on there, to be honest. Anyway, Scorpion had turned into Xbox One X, which is Xbox One S. I don't know what else I can say. You want to know more? Go fucking look it up. It's an awesome console. I'm getting it. I'm pre-ordering it. Simple as that.
The original Xbox team lived by the mantra, there's no power greater than X. And today, we are proud to welcome the newest member of the Xbox family, fittingly named Xbox One X. Xbox One X, the most powerful console ever made, sets a new quality standard for gamers and game creators. Starting on November 7th, Xbox One X joins the Xbox One and the Xbox One S when it launches worldwide.
Number 2. This would be number 1 if number 1 wasn't so amazing. Number two. I played the original for this. So fucking awesome. So many hours. Playthrough on this channel itself. Anyway, Life is Strange Before the Storm. It's going to be the sequel to number 1. You get to know everything that happened to Chloe and fucking the chick she was looking for. I forgot her name. Is it Lauren? Lauren? I don't know. I forgot her name. It's been like 2 years since I played. Give me a fucking break. You get to find out all these details that happened before Max Caulfield came along, which is going to be pretty freaking awesome. So if you haven't already played number 1, I definitely suggest it. Buy that season pass, get it cheaper, play it, because it's going to be coming out real soon.
Rachel?
Anyway, number 1 on the list. I've been looking forward to this game.
You have not known
I played the shit out of the
suffering.
original. I've played over 35 hours of this game, and I haven't touched it for like 2 years, right? This game, in the first like couple months it came out, I'd put 35 hours into this game. I completely forgot I had the DLC, which gives it a whole new storyline, and I'm playing that through. It's Shadow of War. Shadow of motherfucking War. It's Shadow of War. It's going to be the new release to the Shadow of Mordor game. So many cheeky characters, I love it.
I've had enough of your mouth, Bruce. So now I'm gonna kill you for all these orcs to see.
Always said you were an optimist. Know what that is, mate? It's about sizing up a situation that's bloody impossible and saying, yeah, all right, I'll have a go. I'm exactly the same way. Bright Lord, Dark Lord, same thing really. End result's me ripping spines out, which I like to do anyway, so either way's a win. Name's Bruce. From here on out, I will be your shadow. No one gets to you without my say-so.
Gather your troops.
Will do. Ooh, just make sure you let me pop his heads off, won't ya? My black speech is a little rusty. Actually, I don't know a single word. Language is a pain in the ass, but to hazard a guess, he said you're all gonna die horribly. Yeah, my kind of black.
Well, I will handle the Overlord. You focus on the Defenders.
Define focus.
And he's Bruce. Fucking Australian Bruce. Shadow of War. Easily gets the top part of this list. thank you guys so much for watching. If you disagree with anything I said, leave it down below. If you have any alterations to my list, leave it down below. Make sure to go to my socials, follow them all, check me out, and thank you so much for watching. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next video.
Here we go.
What up, guys? If you guys didn't know,
Oh my god, yeah, suck my dick. Bitch, suck my dick.
Yeah, it's a great game.
What a fuck up, I know. What was on my top 5 list?
Motherfucker.